in downtown San Diego. How lucky are we? This amazing place. Hey, look at the waterfalls back there. Guys, if you're watching this later or you're watching this at home, you could fast forward about 20 minutes until we get to the breathwork session. The class goes every Friday. We do a little bit of warming up, we go over a new technique, and then we spar. But not with each other. Inside, we spar with our nervous systems mentally, and we engage with our nervous system in a significant way to improve our immune system, energy levels, and mood. And you guys are gonna feel great today. This is the routine that I've been doing every single day. I'm going to Poland on Tuesday to work with Wim Hof and the gang. And so all the stuff, the techniques we're gonna do is we're gonna refine the Wim Hof method, which is simple and perfect, and we're gonna make these feelings happen every time. We're gonna do exactly a 21-minute breathing session, and I'm gonna recommend you guys do it sitting up if you want to. At some points, if you feel like, you know what, that's enough, oftentimes we do more intense breath work lying down, and there's a lot of new people. By show of hands, how many of you this is your first class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we got 5 new people. So, as always, when you do this stuff, when you breathe fast and intense, that sort of raises your angst and raises your anxiety. When you breathe slow and breathe more with your belly, then you can lower that. So the goal is to get in this sort of deepest parasympathetic state, calmest, most wonderful state possible. And the only way to do that is to excite our nervous system first. So if we could only just get in this calm state now, if this is the center and we can only get here, if we excite the nervous system first, now we can get a little bit further. We excite it again, we can get even a little bit further. And man, some of you guys and people that have meditated for years and years discover this stuff and realize that they can get in this deep meditative state almost effortlessly. This is like a mechanical way to get to this place. And it's pretty incredible. And you guys are gonna experience that today. So let's, our warming up. If you could, the amount of room you got, good. You guys, mats are all set. You wanna lay back on your mat, we'll do a quick back adjustment. We'll do some light exercise. We're gonna get right to business. So you just wanna lay on your back, feet out at 90 degrees, and slowly bring them to the right side. Exhale and relax, and see if you can get a back adjustment. Oh, perfect. You can stretch with your arms, just get everything moving. Back to the center, slowly to the left side. Exhale and relax. Good. Whew. Back to the center, flex your knees as they're at 90 degrees in the center till they start to tremble, and then slowly straighten them. Oh, hi guys. You here for the class? All right. With your knees at 90 degrees, slowly bring them back into your chest. Perfect, and you can sit up. So you guys are right in time. We're just doing our warming up. We're gonna be doing the breath work in about 15 minutes. Have you guys ever done any sort of Wim Hof or intense breath work before? Okay, first class, awesome. Well, we're gonna do a good one today. So I want to remind you guys, and you guys could stand up. There's some pros here. Some of my best students are here today who've been doing this a while. And you're in control of the intensity of the breath work. I'm gonna reiterate that. You breathe slower, you're gonna diminish the sensations. You breathe faster, you're gonna bring them up. So it's up to you guys, to your own level of comfort. I hope you're comfortable to get slightly outside your comfort zone, but then bring it back down when it gets to a point where it might be a little intense. So here we go, guys. We're gonna add a little bit of breath work to a 30-second squat. So legs a little bit wider than 90 degrees, and check this out. This is a new way to do it. So just get down to your squatting position and figure out kind of where your feet and knees, where everything lies so that you feel good in that squatting position, and then get back up, and then that's the position we're gonna be in. It's very nice because then you're right in how you like it. So here we go, big breaths in. As you slowly go down, as you exhale, let your belly button go to your spine. And we decompress our lower back a little bit, in and out, in and out, And let's pause at the bottom for just a moment. You're trembling in your knees and your hips, perfect. And then a couple of forceful exhales as you go back up. Perfect. Super easy. This one's awesome too. All your weight on your front foot. Front leg slightly bent, back leg 6 inches off the ground. Easy stuff. But now close your eyes. This is where the challenge lies. This should be very difficult. If you've never done this, you will be surprised how difficult it is. So front leg needs to be bent. That is the key because it makes it more difficult. Our goal is to warm up our knees and our hips. Yes, you guys are shockingly bad at this, but don't feel bad. Everybody is. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. So this is about inner ear health, guys. All your weight on your opposite foot. Back foot 6 inches off the ground, or you can bring that foot to the front and close your eyes. If you need to hop around a little bit, you can. That front leg needs to be bent. Cole, what happened? Come on, you got this. Shockingly difficult, isn't it? Guys, too, since you just arrived, if you need to use the restroom within the next 10 minutes or so, I would do it before we do the breath work. It's just straight back there if you didn't see it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Was that hard today? The first one was so easy. It's good. It's you grow when you suck at stuff. All right, guys, tapping. This is awesome. Start at one leg. Wake it up. Don't be easy. Don't be easy on it. Get your other leg. Get your stomach. Get your butt. Don't forget anything. Get your back. Arms. We're waking up the nervous system, the lymph system. Don't forget your head, your pretty face. Ooh, I don't need these right now. All right, a little bit of swinging, just low swings. Try and turn all the way so you look behind you when you swing. Let your arms hit yourself. Why are you hitting yourself? Just kidding. Nice. I got the laugh out of you. Just a little bit more. What else do we want to do? Okay, let's do a 30-second push-up. Get to your push-up, some sort of push-up position. I don't care, on your knees, whatever. Makes no difference. And slowly go down. Big breath in, let go, push the air out, and let your belly button get closer to your spine as we decompress our back a little bit. Pause at the bottom. Let's just stay in that trembling zone. Then 80% effort. So all you need is 40% effort.
My motto in life.
40% effort is big. When they're like, give it 100%. You're like, actually, I do 40%. 40%. All right, guys, last one. Ooh, this is one more breath pattern we're going to use. If you don't mind, take a big breath in and then let go. Now you're at neutral. You should still have about 40% left. Now only breathe below neutral. Just push air out. Feel your stomach. Feel how your stomach flexes. Particularly if you push out through pursed lips and through your teeth. You don't even have to take air in. A vacuum helps air rush back in. Now, we're going to add that to a crunch. So if you want to lay back on your crunch, knees up, shoulders up, feel your stomach. For 20 seconds, we're just going to dangle our feet out. And then we're going to ride a tiny bike, a teeny tiny bike. You're a bear in the circus. A smaller bike, your bike's too big, Cole. A tiny little bike. Just engage your abs. You can add in the forceful exhale. Now if you're a clock, put your legs at 9 o'clock, the hour hand. Now 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, 11:30, 11:45, 11:55, 56, 57, 58, 58 and 3/4. Okay, we're done. You're like, it's never gonna end. Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. The Wim Hof method is 30 or 40 breaths all the way in, but don't tell Wim, but that's boring. But so what we're gonna do, friend of the class, Wim Hof, probably watching. Just kidding. What we're gonna do is we need to get our monkey minds something to latch onto in order to make this very peaceful and kind of go by quickly. And so what we're gonna do is breathe for about 30 seconds. And then we're gonna hold our breath for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna breathe for 60 seconds, hold our breath for 60, then 90, 90, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Guys, I'm gonna get you guys to hold your breath for 3 minutes today. We'll see. If you can't do it, that's okay. You guys are like, that sounds crazy. It's I have the worst lung capacity ever, and I am the worst at this stuff, and I can do it. And so basically I've seen anything that I can do, everybody else can do, because I'm at the like 1% of worst lung capacity. Can I use your timer? Yeah, just unlock me and I'll, or like hit the timer. Cool. Okay. Timer. Is it clock? I know where my timer is. Oh no, it is clock. Okay, cool. So what's super cool about this is that in 21 minutes, by 18 minutes, you have 3 minutes left to hold your breath. This is awesome. We're gonna get a nice meditative session in at the end. So you can just put on a timer on your own and literally just have the timer running, and you can do this whole routine and you get this meditation session at the end. And I personally don't want to leave after I've done this amount of breath work, because you just feel so good and it works so well. So let me give you a few tips. A lot of the breath work, you caught kind of what the Wim Hof method was. Did I mention it before you guys got here, or did you guys get it? So the Wim Hof method, the recipe is 30 or 40 breaths all the way in, and these are big, deep breaths, guys. So check this out. Take a look at me. Here we go. We're going. I don't want you guys to mess this up. So the breaths are, you're using all these diaphragmatic structures in your body. You're starting with your belly and you're getting to your chest. This is what one of the breaths would look like. My shoulders go up. I have a little tension in my shoulders. The breath rolls in from my belly to my chest. You can see it from the side too. My spine's loose. My hips kind of turn over. That's really important, because that inner thoracic pressure you create with the breath is going to get these sensations in a little bit better. So this isn't how you breathe throughout the day. Guys, nose breathe throughout the day. Nose breathe at night. If you got chapstick and water next to your bed, you're a mouth breather at night, that's okay. Tape your mouth shut. There's things you can do to fix that. But for now, for this 21 minutes, 18 minutes, the belly to the chest breath is gonna be the most effective. And again, you're using these diaphragmatic structures, and what you're gonna notice is you're gonna start to get like goosebumps. You're gonna start to feel uncomfortable, but it's not really discomfort. What it is you're pushing your body into a sympathetic state, okay? But you're doing it in a controlled way. So if you think of adrenal fatigue, or you think you're stressed all the time and this sort of stuff, agreed. Like, we are just driving 65 miles an hour should stress you out. That even humans shouldn't be going that fast with other people getting in front of you and all this stuff. But what we're doing is, as we get ourselves into this sympathetic state, then we are going to be able to relax and get deeper in a parasympathetic state, particularly because we do it in a controlled way and we're in control of this stuff using that speed. So guys, if you don't mind, this is a little warm-up exercise we can do. Take your 4 fingers, find your ribs, go a few inches below your ribs, find some meat. Some of us have a little more than others. And then just hunch your belly over and let your fingers fold into your belly, and we're gonna direct the air. Just like we did stretches, we're gonna engage this area and it's gonna start to work. So here we go, a breath into the belly. and then let go. 2 more in the belly, then let go. Last one in the belly, and let go. And feel how your spine curls and uncurls. Now we're gonna do belly, pause, and then into the chest. So here we go, into the belly, pause into the chest, and let go. Good, good job, that looks good. Into the belly first, into the chest, and let go. Last one in the belly, into the chest, and let go. Now, let's just take 3 less intense but more complete breaths. So let it roll into your belly first, and then to your chest, and let go. 2 more. Last one. And hey guys, since the sun came out, if you guys are seeing the sun and you're like, I'm kind of cold, I really want to get over there, feel free to move over in the sun. I totally understand it. I'm terrified of Poland. It is not, I hope it's sunny there. I hate leaving San Diego. So, very cool. So things are kind of working right now. So, what I'm going to recommend, the first 30 seconds of breath work doesn't really matter. We're just breathing a little bit intense. You get a little bit of the lightheadedness, the dizziness are the first sensations. The second sensations on the next round, you're going to start to feel tingling in your hands and your feet. The third sensations, you're going to start to feel it maybe even in your mouth and in your chest a little bit, and you can even get a little bit of cramping. That happens too sometimes. And just know, guys, that is part of the deal. That lightheadedness, that dizziness, is also a disassociation, but a disassociation in a positive way because it allows for an interoceptive focus about what's going on. I've had brainwave scans before and after the breath work, and I know exactly what's going on. What's happening is the brain activity that would be associated with all the stuff that we have to think about during the day diminishes. And then you get more activity near the brainstem, and you feel more things that are going on inside because of it. So it's called interoceptive focus. So that lightheadedness is just a layer of consciousness between conscious and unconscious. You're shifting consciousnesses. With cool. So, what else can I tell you? Remember, I'm going to be asking you to breathe a bit more intensely during the middle round, during the middle of these rounds. And then also, 30 seconds at the end of each round, we're going to bring our heart rate down. Let's try the heart rate lowering breath now. So take a quick short breath in, and then go out through your teeth and pursed lips. Curled tongue through the teeth, pursed lips. Deflate effortlessly. Let's do one more quick short in, and then out. So those breaths actually lower your heart rate. When you breathe in, your heart rate goes up. When you breathe out, it goes down. So if you breathe out more than you breathe in, you'll start to lower your heart rate. So that's really important when it gets to our breath holds. The lower your heart rate is, the better your breath holds are. Particularly if we've made this wonderful gas exchange beforehand where we've lowered our CO2 significantly, and then we can just sit here peacefully for a significant longer time. So we've got 3 minutes for questions. Any questions, guys? Yeah. Thank you for asking that question. Wonderful question. You can just let go of the breath. You can breathe light with your nose and belly, just slowing it down. Even so slow that like you're barely breathing at all. Just make it feel good because you're already going to be very charged up. So you can let that initial breath go and then just breathe nice and light with it. Now, one more thing. At the end, after we have been holding our breath for a significant amount of time, and then we're going to, did you have a question too? Or was that a yawn? Okay. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to take a full breath and do something interesting. Okay, so let's try this real quick. We're going to take a breath in, out, and then back in and pause with a full breath for a moment. We're going to try this, okay? So here we go. Big breath in, all the way out. Now all the way back in. Pause with a full breath. Feel that pressure in your chest. Let the pressure sink deeper a little bit. And then let go of the pressure, and then let go of the breath. So that manipulation of the pump is where we have made these this hormetic stress, these hormone shifts, and they're just kind of sitting there stagnant. And when we do that, we push more blood and cerebral spinal fluid to our head. We push blood to our extremities. If you're a nurse or in healthcare, it's called the Valsalva maneuver. You open up your chest so your heart actually beats easier. And so we're manipulating our circulatory system for a brief moment after we've sort of released these hormones, and you get to feel it, and it washes over you. And so this is the important thing that's unique, that I want to make this sensation happen every time. What you're gonna notice is, when I pause with a full breath, I'm just keeping that pressure up high and I'm sitting it there for a moment. And what's happening is the pressure is building up, and then when I start to kind of feel the pressure build up, I let go of it, and then I let go of my breath, and that's when the sensation happens. So you have to kind of match the build up to the let go. So the sensation happens right after you let go. If you were just to sit there and hold on tight, then you're not gonna get the sensation the same way. Does that make sense? I would do the majority of this breath work through your mouth and nose together. So you're just using the apertures as open as possible. You can close them a little bit to exhale slower. I'm just using the aperture to control the pace, but the reason being is that's gonna increase the sensations the best. So when you start to use your nose, no problem. If you guys really just are dead set on using your nose, no problem. Just realize that the sensations aren't gonna happen quite as quickly. So, but it's up to you. Some of you guys, I understand, nose breathing is kind of more your thing, and it still works with the nose. It just doesn't happen quite as intensely. So I'm giving you guys all the pieces to make it happen as quickly and efficiently as possible. Good. Any other questions before we begin? We're about to get to it. I'm really excited. This is gonna be awesome. So 30-30, 60-60. Again, if you can't, you just hop back on when I say everyone can let go, and then you take that full breath with us again. Sound good? Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm glad you made it. Everybody, thank you guys for being here. You guys online, seeing this later or whatever. Awesome, guys. Last piece. This is my favorite. So we've been holding at neutral, right? How I said to hold it neutral. But check this out. You need a medium amount of core tension to keep yourself upright. And while you can lean up against the wall, that's great. You don't have to. What I realized is having a little Buddha belly, I let go. I stop early before neutral. So I still have this little kind of Buddha belly here. And what it does is it keeps my core strong so I can sit up more comfortably, and I have a little extra oxygen in there. So I want you to stop. This is totally new. I want you to stop before neutral while you still have a bit of extra air. We're talking like 50 or 60% left. Keep yourself a little Buddha belly there so you can have this nice core tension. Chin's up, spine's relatively straight. Spine's in a comfortable position. Make sense, guys? That part's huge. I'll try to remember, but to remind you. And whenever, don't let your mouth dry out. Keep your throats comfortable. Okay, we're right on the money. We're gonna have a few moments at the end. Okay, here we go, guys. I always like to start a few breaths together, end a few together, but the pace is your own pace because you have a different lung capacity. So here we go. Let's take 2 breaths together. Big breath in all the way in, and let go. Number 2, and let go. Now you're on your own. This is gonna go by quick, this first one. Nice big full breaths. Using those diaphragmatic structures. Wow, we got the airflow moving here. Sync back up with me in 2 breaths. Here we go, 2. 1. Last big deep breath in. Let it go. Find your Buddha belly. And pause with your breath for just a moment here. Hopefully you ignited a little bit of the nervous system, just a moment of that lightheadedness. You're almost to the end. 3, 2, 1, let the breath out, all the way back into the top. Pause with a full breath, keep the pressure in your chest. Let's just hold this for a moment. First let go of the pressure, then the breath. Now we're quickly on to the next one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. For 10 seconds, let's pick it up, guys. A few intense breaths. Now for 30 seconds, short breath in, long breath out through the teeth. Another quick breath in, long breath out. Deflate effortlessly as you relax. Perfect job, guys. Now loosen up and sync back up with me in 2. 1. Last big deep breath all the way in. Let it go slow. Find your Buddha belly. Lock it in. About 60% left. And hold your breath. And now, see if you don't feel some of that new data. We ignited the nervous system with a little bit of electricity, and you start to be sensitive to new data moving around in your body. You're almost to the end, guys. If you slowly count in your mind as you stay relaxed, you'll keep the urge to breathe light to medium. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it to the end. Push the rest out. All the way back into the top. Lock it in. Let the pressure sink deeper to your spine. Put a little squeeze on the pressure. Relax the squeeze and relax the breath. Good job, guys. That was a minute. Did you guys make that one? Did you make the minute? Yeah, okay, cool. Here we go. Start slow. 3 breaths. 3, 2, 1. Now you're on your own. Nice big breaths for just 30 seconds, guys. Take that full breath in, let it roll in from your belly to your chest. You can even raise your shoulders a little bit, tension in your neck and shoulders. Hips are loose, spine's curling and uncurling for 15 seconds left. That's it, guys. Push yourselves a little bit. Here we go. Last few quick ones. Perfect job, guys. Let's bring the pace down. Short breath in. Long breath out through your teeth. As you deflate effortlessly. Relax your body. Feel good. Adjust your body so you're in a place where you're going to sit comfortably. If you need to move your legs, you can. Whatever you need. Sync up with me in 2, 1. Last big deep breath in. Let it go slow. Find that halfway. Find that Buddha belly. Lock it in and hold your breath. And check in, guys. On the next one, you should really start to feel these sensations. But definitely the electricity should be moving through your body. You start to vibrate. This is all healthy. This is all wonderful stuff. Guys, happiness exists inside. You know that already. These are the levers and the buttons, the keyboard to this supercomputer that exists inside. You're almost to the end, guys. You could start your count now, slowly counting. I never want you to pass a medium urge to breathe, but you're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it to the end. You can push the rest out. All the way back into the top. A little extra sip or two. Lock it in. Pressures in your chest, sinking it towards the spine. Put a little squeeze on it. Let go of the squeeze. Let go of the pressure. Let go of your breath. Good job, guys. You feel that? Doing okay? All right. We got a little bit left. Here we go. Start slow. You can even do a little nose breathing now. Just nice full breath in. Start nice and slow. You want to be real technical, make each breath a little faster than the last. Your goal for this round is to breathe fast enough where you get some goosebumps. But start nice and slow. I'll tell you when. This is our 2 minutes worth of breathing. If you kept up with the breath holds, you already held your breath for a minute and a half. It's kind of wild, isn't it? You doing good? All right, guys. Now for 35 seconds, let's pick up the pace. Here we go. Each breath a little faster than the last. You can't do this stuff wrong, guys. You're doing it right. 25 seconds left. Engage enough that you get some of these goosebumps. Ten seconds left to the fastest pace you've gone today. Perfect job, guys. Bring the pace down. Short breath in, long breath out. Relax your body. If you have the wall to lean up to, you can start to adjust yourself to the wall. If you don't, if you just adjust yourself to your Buddha belly, make sure you feel where you're going to set your breath. Sink back up in 2, 1. Last big deep breath all the way in. Let it go slow. Find that medium bit of core tension, your little extra belly, and then sit with it, lock it in, and hold your breath. Now we have diminished the activity in the brain waves, the prefrontal cortex, and we've increased the activity near the brainstem. And you guys can feel it. Guys, it feels incredible. We are using these simple steps to get ourselves in this gamma brainwave state, but also this delta state of relaxation. You guys own this place to be, in consciousness. Let yourself sink into the ground. Let yourself hear the sounds that are happening. Maybe feel the breeze. Maybe even feel that sensations wash over you. The sensations of adrenaline, acetylcholine, dopamine. All that stuff is under your control, guys. You're almost to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it to the end. You can push the rest out. All the way back into the top. You can even make a little swirl with your head with a full breath. Add a little extra pressure to that pressure. First, let go of the pressure. Let go of the breath. Feel that wash over your head. Awesome work, guys. You've held your breath for about 2 minutes if you made it to that. Here we go. Nice and slow. Let's start slow. 3 together. 3, 2, 1. Now you're on your own. We're going to be breathing for 2.5 minutes, guys. You don't have to make it strenuous at first. Remember to swallow whenever you need to. Keep your throat comfortable. Switch to your nose whenever you need to. And let's start to pick it up. How would you be breathing in a serious situation? Take this moment, this tiny moment of the day, this sliver, and create this serious situation where you intentionally release adrenaline. The precursor to adrenaline is dopamine. Now, guys, for 40 seconds, let's get out of our comfort zone. Here we go. You might lean away from the wall if you could and allow yourself to be loose and really get some intense breaths in for 30 seconds. Yeah, if your legs are getting tired or anything, you need to unshuffle your legs, you can do that. If you can get your hairs to stand on end, then you have done it. You have gotten to that place of adrenaline release. 10 seconds left, guys. Perfect job. Let's bring the pace down. Short breath in, long breath out through the teeth. Deflate effortlessly as you adjust your body and get yourself to the place where you're going to sit the most comfortable. Loosen up, sync back up with me in 2, 1. Last, big deep breath all the way in. Let it go till you have about 2/3 left. Lock it in. Lean up against the wall if you have it, and hold your breath. And feel that, guys. Feel that sensations permeate through your body. Now you can start to get to the place where the things in your mind's eye become more apparent. The colors, perhaps, the light and dark, even the shapes. Just take in that new data. See if you can allow those shapes to make recognizable shapes. And even if you're not seeing much in your mind's eye, with a dose of adrenaline, your pupils dilate, your hearing gets better. Allow yourself to focus on the waterfalls, the sounds around you, the birds. You are masterfully in control of your hormones when we do this stuff. You can start your count. If you're keeping up, you're almost to the end. If you've already had to breathe, that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it to the end. Push the rest out. All the way back into the top. A couple extra sips. A little rotation of your head. Create that pressure in your chest. Add a little extra pressure. First let go of the pressure, then let go of the breath. You guys feel that? You get a blood pressure drop, which is incredible. If you have a heart arrhythmia, a Valsalva maneuver will help your heart get back on track. This is a very masterful connection, neuromuscular connection to your nervous system and your circulation. We only have 1 round left, guys. You're doing awesome. You made it to 2.5 if you kept up. Here we go. Start slow, guys. 3 together. 3, 2, 1. Now you're on your own. This is your last breathing round, guys. You did amazing. We are going to have a nice meditation at the end. If you want to do the last round lying down, you can. Totally up to you. We have 2 minutes left of breathing. If you want to slowly start to increase it, you can. If you like the sensations you're feeling, you know what to do. You can increase your pace. If that's the most you want to feel today, you can always slow it down. You're in control. To my students that have done this a while, allow yourself 1.5 minutes to really get outside your comfort zone. Here we go. And actually just 1 minute, because we still have to get our heart rate down. Nice big full breaths, using the 45 or so diaphragmatic structures in your body to pump the air and the lymph fluid throughout your body. Last 30 seconds, guys. "15 seconds left, perhaps the fastest pace you've done. Perfect job, guys. Let's get our heart rate down. Short breath in, long breath out through the teeth. Deflate effortlessly. If you even wanted to lie down now, you can. If you want to lean up against whatever you got, you can. Your goal is to use the least amount of energy for our breath hold. All right, guys, loosen up and sync back up with me in 3, 2, 1. Last big deep breath all the way in. Let it go super slow. Find that 2/3 mark, a nice Buddha belly. And pause with your breath. No tension. Just pause with your breath. Lean up to what you got. Sink into the ground. Realize how your sensations have heightened. Neuroplasticity has potentially increased. You got synapses firing. You can feel the vibrations. In some cases, you can even see the vibrations in your mind's eye. Allow yourself to dismiss the world around us and sink into your consciousness. Your consciousness is so easy, guys. It's what you see with your eyes closed. Glimpses of your consciousness. Connected perhaps to a global consciousness. Allow those vibrations to permeate through your body. Feel your nervous system, maybe like you've never felt it. Judgment-free, new data. You're almost to the end, guys. You want to slowly count in your head. Give your monkey mind something to hold on to. We're in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it to the end, guys. Push the rest out. All the way back into the top. A little extra sips. Lock it in, pressures in your chest. Add a little extra pressure for just a brief second. Let go of the pressure. Feel that wash over your head. Let go of the breath. Awesome work, guys. Feeling good? Incredible stuff, isn't it? Good. This is optional, guys. We're going to do 6 breaths together, and we're going to do that Valsalva maneuver one more time if you want. And then we have a wonderful 4 minutes to just sit silently and let ourselves be in that state. Sound good? When the bells go off, then we're done. So here we go, 6 together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last big deep breath in. Lock it in. Let the pressure surround your heart. It pushes out around your heart. Add a little extra pressure, gently, gentle pressure. Let go of the pressure. Feel the wave come up to your head and let go of the breath. And you can just sit with your eyes closed, breathing so light that a feather would hardly move below your nostrils. A wonderful practice, which I've enjoyed lately, is I know some of you guys are feeling grateful, and go beyond grateful to reverence. Just be astounded by what you have and the world around you. All right, guys, I'm gonna slowly start coming back. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you for coming. Every Friday, we do something new and fun. I hope you enjoyed this one. And I hope you take this into your day. Take it into your life. Create your own breathing practice and realize how potent and powerful it can feel. Bye, guys.